Hello, builders. It's Torondor the Builder, and I'm back with another snapshot review. Today's snapshot is, well, darn, I don't really know what it is. 15W41A, I think. Um, yeah, well, technically it's 41A, 41B. They found a bug and they had to make an update. But anyway, let's get right to it. Now, before you try to ask if I went to Minecon or something like that. No, I didn't. But we'll get to that in just a second. So, no, you can't see that. So anyway, in this Dinner Bones work of last week, and then subsequent work this week has come to fruition, and that is basically the addition of boats. Yay! He fixed. Wait a second. What do you mean the addition of boats? Well, yes, as you can see on the wall, there's a couple things. First of all, there's going to be specific boats. In other words, boats made of dark oak, boats made of acacia, boats made of jungle, boats made of birch, boats made of spruce, and boats made of oak. Now, unfortunately, well, fortunately, there's a couple other changes. First of all, there's a new way that you make it. There's a new crafting recipe. Previously, it was just 5 blocks in a U. Well, I guess you were paddling with your hands. Gosh, I'm so used to playing Empyrean that I'm messing up the ways that I do that. Okay, so normally you would do 5 there. Well, guess what? No boat. Now you need an oar. Save those shovels, at least the wooden shovels. Tell you what, as a matter of fact, let's check that. I had not checked that. Let's check a stone shovel and an iron, a diamond shovel. Just jump right to diamond. And let's see, 5 and a diamond shovel. Oh no, no diamond shovel. How about a stone shovel? Oh no. Oh my. Okay, so guess what, folks? Yes, save your wooden shovels. Only wooden shovels will work. Wooden shovels are essentially doubling as oars or paddles, if you will. Depends on whether you call that a rowboat or a paddle boat or whatever. So anyway, but as you can also see at the moment, the other boat types other than oak are not they're only in creative. You can certainly get them. You can hit E, you can go to transportation, and you can see all these, jungle boat, acacia boat, etc. All right, but you can't make them yet. You can't craft them. Presumably, they will be the exact same crafting recipe, just with the different appropriate block types. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure why they did this. Well, excuse me, why they did the different colors. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's true if you make it out of dark oak, it should look like it's made out of dark oak. And it's not that hard to do, but it isn't kind of the end all be all. I would be more impressed if they made like the jungle wood one, out of into like a dugout looking canoe, and the acacia wood into, something like a boat of reeds or something. I don't know, that kind of thing. Not just different colors. But if we come around here to our harbor, yeah, you can see what they all look like. Now, first of all, yes, they all still need to be bailed out before you go in them. Uh, they are bigger looking. If you look at them, it does look longer than the old boats. I also tried to place this boat in a 2 block wide by 2 block deep opening, which previously you were able to do. That didn't work. It actually took a 3 by 3 pretty much, or essentially this large open area. What are you doing? Why are you driving my boat, fool? Uh, Let me kill the, come on. There. Oh, darn. And I killed the boat too. Darn it. All right, well, anyway, that was the birch boat. So, uh, that's okay. But as you can see, they are all different colors. They do also have paddles that wind up being the same color. So the paddles, it's not like the paddles all look the same. Um, but the other thing about them is, come on. I don't want to, let me see here. Hmm. how best to do this. Okay, all right, so we'll have a pig in there and a cow. Come on, cow, get in the boat. No, get in the boat. Get in the boat. Come on, come on. I should have done this ahead of time. There we go, cow in the boat. As you can see, they kind of like hop right in, right? All right, but now here's the kicker. You too, darn it. Hold on. I have one more thing to do. I wanted to get some villagers in here because come on, get in the boat. There you go. Hey, dude. Yeah, you get in the boat with your buddy. Ah, there you go. 2 mobs per boat. Now, as far as I know, now I don't know what 2 cows is going to look like. Why can't 2 cows get in? Come on, fool. Get in there. All right, you're going to drown. That's okay. I'm trying to get 2 cows in this stupid boat. No. Supposedly you're supposed to be able to get 2 mobs into... Good grief. This harbor sucks. Alright, well maybe you can't get 2 cows. I don't know. Alright, I guess I'm not going to try to get 2 cows. How about 2 pigs? I wonder if we can get 2 pigs. Anyway, the idea being that you too can also get into the boat. Okay? Now, let's get rid of that and that. Now, there's another problem. All right? They have, first of all, once you get in the boat, I can rotate around my half of the boat. As you know, this is as far as I can go right, and this is forward. And that's as far as I can go left. That's it. All right? I cannot look behind myself over my shoulder. So keep that in mind when you're running away from things. Now, the other thing that they changed is you do not simply press W or forward to go out. If I press W, like I'm doing now, click, 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 nothing. I got nothing. Get out of here, cow. Go drown. So what you have to do is you have to paddle. Now watch. I will press the left key. I'm going around in a circle because I'm working the left paddle. Okay? If I press the right key, I will go around in a circle and press the right paddle. Okay. So now in order to do both, you have to press both keys, left and right, which is okay. It's not that hard. You just, rather than press, maybe people got tired of their middle finger or whatever finger button they use for that to, constantly be pressing forward, forward, forward on these epic journeys. Now you can use 2 fingers instead and wear them out. But at least it's not the same one. So you can basically, you have to left, right, turn, etc., etc., etc. Now, anyway, so that's how you turn it. That's how you move it. You cannot go backwards. Okay. Now, as far as I know, you can also not suddenly slow down. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you slow down pretty much the same rate no matter what. But just remember, you press the button. This is going to screw a lot of people up. In order to turn, you always press the button opposite the direction you want to turn. If you want to turn right, you press the left button. If you want to turn left, you press the right button. Just keep that in mind. Or better yet, press both buttons and then release the key in the direction you wish to turn. That's the way I like to do it. So anyway, so there we have it. Now, one thing they did supposedly do, and I will not know the truth of this until we get a lot further into it. Oh, well, hello. Did we just go through that? Oh, interesting. First of all, we don't seem to affect those. Then let's see if we can't crash our boat. Alright, I'm running aground, running aground, running aground, running aground. I'm just basically forcing my boat into the edge here. Trying to crash it. Now, supposedly, that was the other thing they did. They I don't know that they got rid of the crashing of boats, but they certainly made it a lot harder to crash them. So that's good. That's good. A lot of people really did not like the sensitivity of boats. Now, I'm going to try and get out of this boat. Okay, there we go. I looked in that direction and I left clicked. Now, how do you get that guy out? I don't know. Uh, for example, okay, I guess once you get back now, obviously I'm in not in creative. I am in or I am in creative, not in whatchamacallit. What am I in? Survival. I've been creative, not survival. Tell you what, let's go ahead and hop in here. What? Oh, great. Yeah, I guess a cow takes up a lot of space. So let's see here. No, 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 no. All right, let's. Yeah, I just want to get out of here. There we go. All right. Yep, I'm having a little trouble with the controls. All right, so let's see if we can. We're gonna get into survival real quick. That's another thing. It might not work in creative, so. Okay. No, no, not game mode 1, dum dum. Game mode 0. There we are. All right. So da 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 da. Yes, cowboy. All right. So let's see. We're gonna go. Oh wow. Yeah. That's gonna be irritating to move cows around. That's all I got to say. All right, you definitely do not affect those, so that's good. I don't know. Let's see if we can run into some of these octopuses, squiddies, because they should push you around. Darn it, I got it wrong. I didn't let up on the key. All right, I want to try to go over here. I'm going to transport this cow over here. Um, and see, that's the whole idea, at least of boats. Let's say you go all the way over, and you get an ocelot or a cat. You manage to turn him into a cat from a jungle biome, but then you have to go all the way back home, and you can't bring your cat with you because there's this big ocean to cross. Well, that's not right. So this way, you'll be able to bring creatures. No, again, I got it wrong. Alright, so here we go. We're bringing a cow. Why is there a villager over here? Dude, what are you doing over here? Okay, so I'm going to look over here and left click. Hey, look at that. I got out on the side that I wanted. Now I'm going to boom, 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 boom. Come on. There we go. Okay, so ta-da! I got the boat back. There's the cow in our friendly area over here for Mr. I took him over here to the butcher. What do you know? Uh-huh. How you doing, dude? Look at that. He is even a butcher. He's not a fishmonger or anything else. He is a butcher. All right. So that is the first item that is in this particular episode. Now, supposedly they did add some tweaks and changes to help keep people from cheating. So hold on 1 second. My doctor calling, or their office. I have an appointment on Friday. Don't worry, folks. It's just a test. I mean, a checkup or whatever. I'm not dying, not yet. Well, we're all dying. It's just happening very slowly for some, and faster for some of us. Anyway, so getting back to boats. All right, so that's pretty much it with boats. By the way, if the boat is in motion, you cannot supposedly use anything. So in other words, if I can see how I can break things, pow, 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 but if I am turning it, maybe that's because I'm getting creative, I don't know. Supposedly, if it is in not creative, the boat is moving, you cannot actually use it. For example, here, let's go ahead and get us a weapon. We'll get us a bow and a bunch of arrows. Yeah. Okay. So we will try to go forward, and I will try to left or right click to use the bow. I cannot use the bow. Now, once the boat is no longer in motion, haha, now that the boat is still, I can use it. Basically, this will kind of prevent, too many overly amphibious assaults where people just kind of roll up on your position and start, sniping you from the water while they're passing by in their speedboats. Okay? So, that's good. Now, let's see about, let's get out of the boat. So that'll be interesting. It would be kind of nice if certain boats had slightly different effects, but that's okay. We'll see about all that. No, I'm just doing this for fun. All right, so then, I know a lot of folks. Let's see. I don't know that I can. I'm not sure how to change the world to the end. So I'm not going to go there. I apologize. I'm a lame YouTube host. I really am. I don't know how to do all the bells and whistles. But a lot of folks, when we went to the end, were a little disappointed in the fact that they took out, for example, um, the nether beacon, right? The beacon block, basically, from the ships, the space ships, if you want, the end ships, from there. Well, they were like, God, oh, that was at least something worthwhile. Well, I guess they either didn't intend to leave something so mundane, something you could already get from doing something else, or else they did decide, hey, we don't want to let you have that way, so we're gonna give you something else instead. And that is actually something pretty cool. Let's go into it here. We'll get rid of all these guys. But that is this little guy under transportation. It's called Elytra. Now, Elytra, we'll go ahead and get some things here. We'll get, let me get some diamond, oops, armor and diamond sword. Yeah, okay. We'll get a shield too anyway. Not that it matters. But, so here is what this does. Now, let me get, now we're going to turn it to day. Day, okay, yada yada yada. We will go into survival inventory. We're going to put this stuff on. Oh, oopsie, sorry. That kind of blew it, didn't it? Yeah, yes, I know. Alright, so here's our little dude. Alright, so that's how we're going to do it. I'm going to go ahead into this mode. I'm going to go ahead in game mode 0. We'll go into survival because we are now armed and armored. Alright, so one of the things that this does, or the thing that this does, is it is what it looks like. Okay, it's wings. It is essentially wings. Now, it can, and it will come in very handy once you have that, I think, for maneuvering around the nether. Now, one of the things is that it does go in the chest slot, so you will lose your chest armor while you are wearing it. Keep that in mind. Okay. Now, the other thing is, let's see how it looks here. I'm sure you all saw it earlier. Um, right now, mine is simply gray. Now, I do understand that if you have see, there we go. They opened up. I understand that if you have what is it? A cape. Sorry. It will actually take on the colors and whatnot of your cape, or a different style. So basically, if you have a cape, you do not have to worry about losing your cape entirely. You will simply have, it must not be pressing T, it must be how far I am. So we're going to go ahead and go back into game mode, 1, and go way up high here. And we're going to drop. Ta-da, 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 ta-da. Now, here's what I understand. It is a glider, okay? And that means you cannot simply fly and fly and fly. So what happens is when you start to lose momentum, forward or up or down, in other words, if you periodically have to, hello, rubber banding back inside my head? Yes, I am. But apparently, periodically you will have to nosedive or dive, if you will, in order to gain momentum. And you know it's time to do that. See, now I'm gliding and I'm heading down. But if I level off, eventually, or start to head upwards, my feet will start to kick. When that happens, I'm losing thrust basically. So I'm not going very fast, and I need to essentially do something else. I need to lose some altitude to gain some speed. So that is something to consider. All right. Now supposedly you can attack. As a matter of fact, let's see. Ooh, ouch. Now another thing, and I'll have to go. Let me go way up high and then suddenly go into create a survival mode for this. I don't know, maybe I should get rid of the sword and the shield. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, let's get rid of the sword and the shield here, alright? Thanks very much. Okay. So, oops. We're going to go into this mode. And then we're going to go into this. Yahoo! Alright, so now, as you can see, I mean, you can basically fly over some fairly far distances. The other reason that I went into this mode, see how I'm like I'm going to start to drop, and I'm not going very far. Now, supposedly, if you drop, if you come in from a landing, even if you were up really high, you will not take damage. See, ta-da, I didn't take damage. But, and hold on a second, we're going to do that one more time. We're going to do it slightly differently because this is for all you and the folks that are on the Minecraft Family Funtime server. You know who you are. This is another way for y'all to die. Okay, you're always jumping off of things and all that. But apparently, if you come in too steeply, ow! Look at that! Oh dang! One heart or half a heart. That was horrible. You can kill yourself with this thing, so please be careful. It is not, it's not like feather falling boots. Now, I don't know if you fall wearing, if I had feather falling boots and also flew with this thing, I don't know if I'd take less damage if I fell and otherwise took damage while flying. Don't know, because technically you're kind of not really on your feet, are you? No. Interesting. So that's something to consider. That is a reward for making it not only to the end and killing the. I mean, obviously, when you kill the Ender Dragon, you get his egg. I think you're gonna be able to get his head, somehow or on subsequent visits. I don't know exactly. But then this is, in case you make it past the shulkers, and supposedly it is going to be. Let's actually get really, no, we want to get normal here. There we go. Supposedly this is going to be found like this. Hey, that. There we go. That's what you're going to see. You're going to see something like that on the wall in one of the ships. And so you're going to go up and have to grab it and take it back to your place and live happily ever after. So thank you for watching. I personally am looking forward to, actually, I wonder if you can put that on and the dragon head. That'd be kind of cool. Where'd it go? And let's see here. Let's see. Again, I'm so used to hitting. Yeah, as a matter of fact, Notch tweeted, I think he tweeted that he thought there would be a rash of insect-based skins, like people making skins that look like insects because now they can fly. Yeah. And I suppose ultimately this is kind of part of why. See, look how quickly I started to fall when I yeah, when I started kicking my legs. So if you're flying and you start kicking your legs, just be prepared, folks. All right. So thanks for watching. This is Torondor the Builder signing off, and I know yes I am going to be getting into the Minecraft Family Fun Time server again. It's been very busy. I just spent today flying down to Texas and back on the corporate jet, and man, let me tell you, I thought it was very appropriate that today's update snapshot had the wings in it. That's pretty cool. So enjoy yourselves. I'll talk to you later, and don't fall too far. Bye.